is in the air. We're underway. And they will come to life into turn at number 1. And Ross Snyder starting P1, spins around, coming off of turn number 2. He's going to get back in the gas, though, as Tyler Long will lead the field off of turn number 4. Tyler Long leads the field off of turn number 4. Rick Hughes getting a DNS here tonight. And his number 7 machine, so DeLong does lead lap number 1, followed by Toby Wimito. That's one car slowed down the front straightaway, and that is the 82 machine, or 87, excuse me, of Charles McDaniel. That silver car, very slow in turns 1 right now. Went up the racetrack, got into Kobe Olivet, your most recent main event winner in the 32A. The 87 of McDaniel, very slow on the racetrack right now. But out front, it's still the 57 of DeLong, the 25 machine of Wimito. But here comes Justin Wyckoff as the yellow flag will fly for that 87 of Charles McDaniel. Green flag's in the air. Once again, we're underway. 19 laps to go. As the 87 car of McDaniel, who brought out that yellow flag, does stay out on the racetrack. As Davey Watkins trying to get around Toby Wimito, he'll do that. He has a strong run down the back straightaway into turn number 3 with the 57 of DeLong. DeLong down low, Watkins up top. As they come off of turn number 4, will be DeLong showing the way off of turn number 4. Watkins going to follow right in his tire tracks. Comes up to his back bumper and wipes it out high once again. Tom Grassi spins around on the I-89 machine. See if he brings out the yellow flag. Yes, he will. That car is not getting refired until the yellow flag comes out, of course. So yellow flag will fly for the I-81 of Grassi. As the green flag flies once again. 18 laps to go. See a little bit of smoke coming out of AUD of Matt Gill as they head into turn number 1. It will be Tyler Long leading the way off of turn number 2. Davey Watkins once again going to get a strong run down the back straightaway. That car is hooked up on the top side of the racetrack off of turn number 2. See, it's going to stick to the top side through turns 3 and 4. See if he can't get another strong run off of turn at number 4. He does, in fact, but DeLong's going to shut off his momentum and slam the door on him. Now DeLong going to open up the top side once again for the 48 of Watkins. Watkins going to go side by side with Toby Wimito for that second spot off of turn number 2. Watkins with that run once more pulls right up to the outside of 57 of DeLong as Wimito pulls to the back bumper of the 57 of Tyler DeLong. Great battle here, first, second, and third. You got Matt Gill in the 4th spot as well as Michael Sabowski now climbing his way up to 5th. Sabowski hit the berm going into turn number 1, lost a lot of momentum right there as Aaron Carter looked to his outside. Michael Sabowski with a rare mistake right there, just ahead of Justin Wyckoff in the 24W. That thing right now bouncing all over the place. The 15 Team Centers hot rod as a still DeLong out front with Watkins and Wimito running 2nd and 3rd. They're still side by side with Watkins up top. Now Watkins will clear the 25 of Wimito, has his sights set on your race leader once more, going to the top side of the racetrack. DeLong able to hold him off of 4. So as DeLong, Watkins, Wimito go single file with Collier, Gill, Justin Wyckoff running to the outside of Michael Sabowski. That's a battle for 6 on the racetrack as Davey Watkins washes up the racetrack off of turn number 2. Allows Aaron Collier now to sneak down to his inside as Wimito got by the 48 of Watkins. Here comes Collier now to the inside of the 48. Tyler DeLong catching up to the backside of Bruce Sipes. Bruce Sipes 1 lap down. Sipes going to give the leaders to the top side of the racetrack as he tries to stay down on the inside. The 129 of Ross Schneider takes this car off the racetrack. His night is done after starting on the pole here tonight's main event. As Aaron Collier goes side by side with Toby Wimito for 2nd. It's Collier up top, Wimito down low. Give the 2nd spot to Collier. As Wimito trying to fight back. Collier does in fact clear him off of turn number 4. Tom Grassi slow off of turn number 2, right in the line that the race leaders were using. And we're going to avoid to miss him. They're going to split him down the back straightaway. Look at that. Watkins, Gill, Sabowski, Wyckoff, Canupa, and Farnes all clear the I-81 of Grassi, who might be able to get his car down in the infield. It hits the berm and it comes to a stop. Looks like the yellow flag will fly for the I-81 of Grassi. And green flag is back in the air. 12 laps to go. Here tonight's Robert Horne Ford Bomber main event. And they work their way off of turn number 2. It's DeLong, Collier, and Wimito. Your top 3 is Watkins trying to get that run once again off the top side of the racetrack. Pull side by side with Toby Wimito. Aaron Collier, though, in second. He's going to look top shelf on the 57 of DeLong. DeLong, though, going to make that car very wide off of turn number 4. They'll slam the door on the 13X of Collier. So it's DeLong and Collier still right now running first and second. A little beating and banging between Matt Gill, Michael Sabowski. Just outside your top 5 is Justin Wyckoff. He goes around both those drivers for 5th. 3 wide for 5th now with Sabowski and Gill. Up underneath the 24W of Wyckoff. Wimito and Watkins right ahead of this 3-car battle. Great side-by-side racing here since the drop of the green flag. Michael Sabowski trying to stick his nose right in the middle of Matt Gill on the 8UD and the 24W of Justin Wyckoff. As Wyckoff pulls up to the backside of the 48 of Davey Watkins, he's trying to push him past the 25 of Toby Wimito. A little bit of Cal Knott and Ricky Bobby shake and bake. Right now, the bake looks to be on the outside as Justin Wyckoff washes up the racetrack. Yellow flag, though, will fly off at turn number 4. Ross Schneider goes around, so Schneider brings out the yellow flag off at turn number 4. Green flag's in the air, 9 laps to go. And with 9 laps to go here in the single file digits, see the intensity level starting to pick up as Davey Watkins couldn't quite get to the top. They go 3 wide for that 3rd spot, and they're side by side for the lead. But it's going to be Justin Wyckoff taking over 3rd as Aaron Collier now battles Tyler DeLong for the top spot. Toby Wimito spins around. He collects Matt Gill, and a bunch of cars run up and over. Wayne Dunsworth goes up and over with another car, I believe. Turn number 4. Red flag will fly. And the infills. Green flag flies once again. 9 laps to go in tonight's main event. And Tyler DeLong drives away from the field off of turn number 2. Michael Sabowski right now trying to get right back behind his buddy. The 13A of Aaron Collier is Justin Wyckoff. Mark Farnes now trying to flex his muscle. That number 9 machine. Farnes away squiggly off of turn number 4. That car got squirrely in a hurry there. They went out of Mark Farnes. That was Justin Wyckoff to drive by. Justin Wyckoff, though, goes the way up top shelf. That car is off the pace as Guile goes around him along with Jace Knuppel. Wyckoff might have smacked the wall down the back straightaway. Tyler DeLong still the man out front, but here comes the 13X Aaron Collier. Trying to work his way around that 57 machine of DeLong. Gets through 1 and 2, a little sideways there for the 13X of Collier as Michael Sabowski puts the pressure on him once again. Mark Farnes in that 4th spot. 5th is Guile. Knuppel in 6th. Davey Watkins had a strong run early on. Right now in 7th is Colby Olivet. Oh, I thought he was looping around there off of turn number 4 up underneath the 24W Wyckoff. They stay side by side for position. DeLong right now out by about 2 car lengths. As Collier now, once again, starting to put the pressure on the backside of that 57 machine off of turn number 4. 5 laps to go for the 57 of DeLong. Collier up top, still trying to make something happen. DeLong using that low line, going to drift the car up to the top side of the racetrack as Collier thought he was going to dip the car down low, decided not to. He's going to stick it right back up to the top side of the racetrack with Sabowski behind him and Mark Farnes at number 9. As they go side by side for the top spot. Aaron Collier DeLong. They're in a deadlock. That lap might have went to Collier. Yep. Off of turn number 2 they come. Collier can't quite get it back into it. So here comes Michael Sabowski now to the inside of the 13X of Aaron Collier. Sabowski to the back bumper of DeLong. Collier still on the outside. And here comes the 9 machine of Mark Farnes as well in 4th. Collier going to drive around the outside of DeLong. DeLong still down to the inside right now, not letting the 13X clear him. Now Collier will clear the 57 of DeLong. DeLong tries to get up top on the racetrack and get back in line. Can't quite do it. Here comes Sabowski. Sabowski goes side by side with DeLong. Michael Sabowski on the top side, DeLong down low. So they head into turn number 1 with just 2 laps to go. Aaron Collier, the man out front, showing away. Matt Guile blows up down the front straightaway.
Got it right, buddy. Good job.
With Aaron Collier, Michael Sabowski, Tyler DeLong, and Mark Farnes goes up the racetrack, almost make contact with the wall. Here comes the white flag now for Aaron Collier. Trying to get back in Santan Ford victory lane is Aaron Collier in the 13X. Here for Robert Horne Ford Bombers. He comes off of turn number 2. One final time past the slow Justin Wyckoff. Into turn number 3. 2 car lengths to separation between Collier and Sabowski. Off of turn number 4. One more time. Aaron Collier is back in victory lane at Arizona Speedway. All right. Here he is. How about it, Aaron Collier? There you go, man. And Aaron Collier gets it done here tonight. First win, Aaron, in about a year. It's been a while. Here you are back at Santan Ford victory lane. What a night for you, man. Great racing throughout the field, man. And you were breathing down the neck of Tyler along. What made you decide to do the top side there?
I tried the low side and I wasn't getting anywhere. I tried one lap on the high side. I passed 3 or 4 cars, so I stayed up there. No matter what, I wasn't coming off that high side.
Well, you definitely had that thing booking. You also had your good buddy Michael Zabowski right behind you. Looked like a lot of fun racing out there. The race still kind of slow burn, man. A lot of cautions here tonight. Red flag, but in the end, man, the intensity level is still there.
It was a hell of a race. Good track, good crew. I got to thank everyone that has everything to do with this car. Perfect Air, Southwest T-shirts, Doug's Transmission, Cunningham Heating and Cooling, Mickelson Magic, Mike Sabowski, Vidana Concrete and Grading, First Responder Plumbing, there's EMD Wraps. There's a list.
Well, now you have your work cut out for you next time out. You'll be starting dead last.
Hey, I like fighting through the field.
All right, y'all. Aaron Collier, tonight's main event winner here at Arizona Speedway for the Robert Horne Ford Bombers.
Good job, buddy.